The big question today is, how do Christians get married? How do Christians get married? We need to understand that a Christian marriage is a marriage which has been instituted and functions according to biblical principles. The world don't know this and don't even care to. They don't have God in their own satanic ways, and many backsliding Christians now following their ways. And also, if you see yourself into boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, dating and sexual activities outside marriage, just know that you are no longer a child of God, you are no longer a Christian, you are not a sinner, you are not a backslider. Because the Christians, we have our ways of getting married. The same thing, the world, they have their way of getting married. It's unfortunate today that so many believers are following the way of the world. You need to understand that finding the right partner is not by dating, but it's by the grace of God. If you want to get it right in marriage, it's not by dating, it's by the grace of God. Boyfriend and girlfriend relationship and dating are never in the Christian dictionary or process of getting married. It's all the practice of the world initiated by the devil to promote immorality and to ruin lives and destinies, because the world did not have God in their value system. They do things in their own way. In Christianity, we have our own process of getting married rightly, to the right man, to the right woman, and to make sure that the bed is not defiled, and to make sure that there is a sexual purity. But it's very unfortunate today that so many backsliding Christians are now following the ways of the world. They are not following the process of the world. They are not following the things of the world. I pray that God Almighty will help us. The world does not know the language of sexual purity. They don't know the language of sexual purity at all. As a matter of fact, to the world, is an abomination, is a crime for a young lady of 25 years, even of 23 years, even of 22 years, of 25, of 26 years, to still remain a virgin. Is a taboo, is a crime to them, is an abomination to them. To them, everybody can just do what they are doing. Some so-called Christian brothers and sisters have already fallen victim in following the ways of the world also, hence kicking God away from their destiny and from their marital plan. It's unfortunate to note that Satan has already taken so many lives and destinies captive. Today you see children of between 10 years to 20, 21 years that are supposed to be thinking of their education, that are supposed to be thinking of having skills, having hard work, being productive, being something in life. They are carried away by immorality. They are carried away by lust. going into relationship, children that they don't need to be thinking about anything relationship. They need to be thinking about how they can fulfill their destiny, how they can complete their education, learn work, be something in life. They have lost focus. I pray that God Almighty will help. In Christianity, we are up. When you are up to the age of getting married, we first of all seek the face of God for directions. We get ourselves prepared. And our aim, if you have prayed, you have seen the face of God, you love that lady, God is directing you. Our aim of entering into relationship is to get married as soon as possible and not to test run. Not to fulfill fleshly desires, not to fornicate as the people of the world do. We don't understand the language of dating. As a Christians, we don't understand the language of dating. We only understand the language of courtship in entering into the marriage. We understand that God is the author of marriage, and that if we must get it right, before making any decision, we must first of all seek the face of God. Then we must not follow the foolishness of this world. Marriage is meant for mature and prepared people and not for boys and girls. Children who are supposed to face their education and building themselves have no need to think about relationship or marriage. We must take one step at a time. We must learn to control our sexual urge and to always put our body under subjection. If the devil gives you reasons to fornicate, you must make the devil understand that patience is the key and that there is a time for everything. What a word today. That young girls can't keep themselves again, young boys can't keep themselves again. They are impatient, rushing into relationship when they're supposed to be thinking of their education, building themselves, building their spiritual life. If you are a Christian, you are seeing yourself into boyfriend, girlfriend, dating, all those things, just know you are not a Christian again. You are a sinner, you are a backslider, you are not in the line of God, you are following the process of the world. When you are involved in, you need to understand that every illegal sexual activities outside marriage makes you an enemy of God, makes you a child of the devil, transfer demons, bad luck into you, lust of glory, lust of destiny, and spirit of God. You lost it. Christian approach marriage as a covenant, a relationship based on promises and commitment, not just feelings. The people of the world, they are following feelings, they are following flesh desire. They call it love at first sight. Is their fleshly desire. It's not actually for marriage. That is why you see homes somersaulting. That is why you see divorce. That's why you see a lot of the evil happening. Why? The way you lay your bed, the same way you are going to lie on it. Many today, they are suffering what they pass through. You see a young lady of 25 years, she has already messed up herself in sleeping with several men, destroy herself, destroy her life and destiny. Why? Impatient, can't control self. But when you're supposed to have waited on God, supposed to seek the face of God, supposed to be patient, you didn't. You see a young boy, you were supposed to be thinking to be something in life, you are carried away. What a generation, what a world. The devil have encroached into the church. The devil have a crush into the system of holiness, and now the church is now lost in sexual purity. The church is now lost in the vision and direction, and so many have been captured. So many of the brothers and sisters have been captured. But thank God for the few people that are remaining, for the few people that are staying, for the few people that are saying no. So as a true believer, as a true Christian brothers and sisters, as a true Christian boy and girl, you need to understand that relationship of boyfriend and girlfriend, dating, is not, shouldn't be in your memory, shouldn't be in your dictionary at all. You should know that is the practice, is the making, is the doing, is the initiative of the devil, of the demons, of the people of the world, of the system of the world. And that is why you need to separate yourself away. You need to distance yourself away from friendship of the world, friendship with the people of the world, because they will lure you. As a lady, you are keeping yourself because they have defied themselves. They will mock at you because they want you to also defy yourself. The same thing as a boy. That is why you must watch your relationship with the people of the world. If you want to make it to heaven, that you does not want marriage to take you to hell, that you want to get it right, you want God to give you the right person, listen, the factors that lead to wrong marriage, the factors that lead to delay in marriage, the factors that lead to crisis, troubles, challenges in the marriage are all these things you are seeing. When you are into the boyfriend, the girlfriend relationship, when you are into the dating, when you are into the testing, when you are into the fornication, sex before marriage and other, all these factors will not be able to bring the right person. The devil will use all these things to rob you of your blessings. You can't get the right person again, and there are trouble waiting for you, even though you married that person you slept with. Trouble waiting for you ahead. The crisis, the calamity are ahead. So for the Christians, we have our patterns, we have our ways, we have our making, we have our doings of how we enter into marriage. Our process are not like the worldly process. The world have their own process. They don't have God's agenda in their mind. They can do and undo. So who are you today? Share this message and God Almighty will bless you. If you have been held captive, you can cry to God now to break out from that worldly relationship, to stop that sex before marriage relationship, and to run to God now. In order for you not to be ruined entirely, you can still run to God now. God bless you.